today I found out where the closest library is and that it costs €10 to get a library card. So, considering it's like gonna be super hot today, I've decided that I'm gonna go try to get a library card. So, it turns out that the library is not actually air conditioned. It is passive, like my apartment, so it was very warm. And I did not end up getting a library card because it was really quiet and really tiny. And I just looked at like their learned German selection for a while until I got too hot sitting in one place and decided to move on. So I know where it is. The makerspace part of the library is on summer break, but they have like a laser printer and a t-shirt making area. And in September, I think they're going to start having some airbrushing workshops there. So that's pretty cool, and I will definitely go back and get a library card, but it was too hot to try to navigate that process today. So instead I ran some errands and I went to Mueller, and I realized that I didn't realize how close we were to Leopoldplatz, which is great because that's where the Futterhaus is, which is like a pet shop, a pet store. And they have cat nets, which I did not buy because I don't know what our dimensions are outside. But they have cat nets for the porch, and I got some cat treats and litter and deodorizer. And then I came home, and the bus was an oven, and so I got lunch at Riva, and then came up and took my shirt off because I am very hot and sweaty. So that was the adventure for this week. It is 36 or 37 Celsius in Berlin right now. So, yeah, my body is having a time. The other not very fun updates that I have are I need to find another doctor, so this will be my third, possibly four, because my current doctor refuses to fill my testosterone on a monthly basis and is making me come in every 2 weeks, which is in order to get my prescription filled, it's like a 2-hour ordeal. And so every 2 weeks I have to take a bus or train, half hour to get there, half hour to get back, wait at least a half hour for my doctor to sign my script. So it's like at least an hour and a half to 2 hours. The good news is that I spoke with someone from Sonntag's Club, which is a queer organization in Berlin, and they gave me advice and told me a little bit about how the process works here, and they also sent me a list of doctors and of psychiatrists, because the psychiatrist that I have didn't tell me that there is a 7-day window in which to pick up my script, and I did not make the 7-day window because it was in the middle of the first heat wave and I was having heat exhaustion. And I was told I could have my doctor sign it, and she also refused to do that. So I need a new doctor who will sign the scripts that my psychiatrist writes so I can get my medication covered in the first place, and also someone who doesn't make me physically come in every 2 weeks and understands that fibromyalgia means that that's not something I can't just always have 2 hours worth of going to the doctor's office spoons every 2 weeks. So anyway, my chore that is really stressing me out a whole lot right now is that I have to call some other doctor's offices and hope that they speak English and beg to be able to get in, because 2 hours every 2 weeks to get my script is ridiculous when I know for a fact other people get a month of testosterone at a time, at least, with no issue. And also, other offices, one that I'm going to call actually, will mail you your prescriptions on a regular basis, so you don't have to come into the office. So it's really absurd and kind of ableist, and I'm really fucking pissed about it, and I'm also really upset that I have to go through all this again and find a doctor for a third time, and it's just so fucking exhausting that I haven't been sleeping, and yeah. It's a lot of work. I wish desperately that I had someone who could, like, help me make these phone calls, and that I could find a doctor who, like, spoke enough English to have a conversation with, and then I could actually work on, like, the fact that my fibro is flaring because there is heat waves and cold waves happening all the time. But I have a list now. I just have to do the thing, and that is my next headache. But the really cool and exciting thing is that we had our appointment for our blue cards, and we should be getting those in the mail sometime before the middle of October. So, I'm here for real. It's happening. Thanks for watching.